We're in Trapani in Sicily, and in this video we start at a local bakery, enjoying some typical pastries where everything is done fresh each morning. Then we continue to a place offering some incredible fried food, such as famous arancini, but also local couscous and other food. For dinner we go to a special place to enjoy one of the best mixed seafood dishes ever, and also to try the typical pasta of Trapani. So, let's begin. Buongiorno da Trapani. I just arrived in Trapani, and the first two sights here for me was some fresh fish and fresh fruits, and this is pretty much what describes Trapani. But I have some other idea how to start this morning with some nice and fresh breakfast. So let's head to our first place of the day. Behind me is our first stop in Trapani, Panificio Torrente, and this bakery bakes everything in a traditional wood-fired oven, and this was my first choice here for some nice and delicious breakfast. Let's go inside and check what kind of pastries they have. Wow, yeah, this is the traditional.
Sì,
Forno tradizionale.
Sì.
The fire was here outside, yeah? The
Yes.
fire was outside. We took a sneak peek, saw the ancient oven and how everything is done. Very interesting thing is that the fire is made outside the oven, but then all those bricks and stones inside, they get so hot and they bake bread and pastries perfectly. Anyway, let's choose something for my breakfast here. Cornetto con marmellata, huh? I got this very delicious looking ham and cheese stuffed pastry, and then I also got this huge delicious looking cornetto, the Italian croissant, and this is the biggest cornetto that I've seen in Italy. Pastry looks delicious, golden brown, has these beautiful sesame seeds on top. Let's go. Pastry is absolutely delicious. It's not hot, but even so it's amazing. And then inside it's stuffed with a salami, kind of salame Napoli, I would say. So this is the type, it's not ham. And then this cheese is really savory, really tasty. This is a really good start of the morning. Let's go now with this delicious looking cornetto. This one is stuffed with marmellata, with jam. Let's go with the first bite. I opened it from the middle so you can see all this jam inside, and the cornetto is a proper one, nicely layered, fluffy, flaky on the outside. Let's try it with this jam. This inside is actually orange marmalade, and it's so sweet but also so delicious, and it makes this cornetto such a great bite. I already feel refreshed after eating those pastries, but now we continue to another very interesting local place to enjoy some more great food. Let's go. Good thing about Trapani is that everything is quite close by, and we are already here at our next place, and this place is called Al Polero da Roberto, and their specialty are arancini, and this is why we are here. Let's go inside and let's order some food. Okay.
You can see it and pay after.
Okay, grazie.
And if you want other things, you can call me drinks or other
Okay,
things.
Thank you. The place is quite busy and full of locals, which is always a good sign, and they are famous for their arancini. And I ordered two of them. One is with meat, I suppose ragu sauce, arancina con carne, and the other one is con melanzane, with the eggplant. This one is different because at the bottom it has a different shape. They're both warm to the touch, so they are freshly made. So let's start. I will start with one stuffed with meat, and it's quite big, round shape. It's quite heavy as well, so it means it's full of stuffing. Simply said, a beautiful arancina, full of this ragu sauce, the minced meat sauce. Then it has some peas, which gives this nice sweetness to the arancina. The rice inside is absolutely perfect, as well as this crunchy skin. This is a proper 10 out of 10 arancina siciliana. If you never tried arancina or arancino siciliano, arancino is called in the east of Sicily and arancina in the west, you really have to come to Sicily and try it, because this is something that is quite unique. And if it's made like this, 10 out of 10, perfect. This is something truly outstanding. Just that skin outside, how crunchy it is, how it stays in one shape is amazing. Plus all the ingredients inside. Alla salute. I don't know how I'm going to survive all this food, but I had to finish the one with ragu sauce. Now let's try the one with eggplant. This is a proper comfort food arancina. It's completely stuffed with cheese. Then there's also plenty of eggplant, which melted inside, so you almost don't feel it when you eat. Quite crunchy on the outside, but also quite heavy and greasier than the one with ragu. Quite delicious, but if you ask me, my favorite definitely is the one that I just finished, the one with ragu. I don't want to take anything from this arancina as well. That cheese is quite stretchy, very delicious. Again, my preference, the one with ragu, but this one is really close behind. I'm completely full, but what can I do? They brought me to try these panelle and crocche di patate. So panelle, the famous local fried pastries, and also fried potato croquettes. I've eaten panelle before, of course, but let's try how they make it here. These guys are definitely kings of fried foods. This panella is amazing. You don't have a feeling that it is fried, it's more like baked, it's not greasy at all, and it's really delicious. And it also has sea salt on top. Great food. I hope I'm going to survive this. I need to try this potato croquette as well. I'm repeating myself, but these guys are truly kings, because anything they make here, it tastes absolutely great. This is a simple food, potato croquette, but again, amazing. Nice soft potato inside, very crunchy skin, nice, fresh and hot.
The typical dish for serving cruises.
When in Rome, you do like Romans do, but when you're in Sicily, you just burst from eating all this delicious food. Now I got some fish couscous from the owners to try. This is a staple of Trapani, the famous fish couscous. But before that, I will go with some spuma. This is another local staple, the famous Sicilian fizzy drink. Cheers. This soft drink is quite delicious. For a moment it reminded me of Kinotto that you have all around Italy, but it is different. This is not made from orange peel. It's very pleasant, very nice fizzy drink. Freshly made, and it was steaming hot when they brought it out in that huge plate to serve it to the customers. And I also got a plate myself to try it. It's full of these prawns and also fish, and it has a strong fish smell. Let's go. The couscous is absolutely incredible. I never tried a couscous like this before. This is probably a next level, something that they mastered here in Trapani. The white fish is nice and tasty. Let's try it now with this prawn. Soft, juicy and tasty prawn. This couscous is just incredible. As I mentioned, I'm not a big seafood lover, but this is really delicious. I'm completely full. I'm barely moving and I don't know if I should maybe go and run a marathon to try to use up these calories, or maybe just find a bench around this park, lay down and sleep for a while. Anyway, this was a great food, and this place is getting really busy now because it's lunchtime and all of the customers are locals. So this is 100% local place, but this is a whole family working there, making this great food and serving all these customers. Now we continue to our next place. We're gonna witness and experience some more great and very interesting local Trapani food. Let's go. Behind me is a restaurant called Antiki Sapori, and I came here especially to try a couple of very famous local dishes. Tavola per uno.
Sì, è riprenotato.
Thankfully, when I arrived, it was not yet that busy, but it's beginning to be. Anyway, I got my table quite easily, and I also ordered the food. I ordered a mixed plate. This is kind of a tasting plate of different local seafood, from fried squid and sardines to octopus salad, then also some smoked tuna, then smoked swordfish, couple of small prawns, and then also I got a local staple, the couscous, with some fish soup to try as well. In the other plate there are meatballs made of sardines and 2 bruschettas. All the food is here, everything looks and smells delicious. Let's start. I will definitely start with couscous. While it's hot, I need to try it. Couscous is a very delicious, very flavorful. That fish soup is really strong. You feel the taste of fish everywhere. And it's also a bit different than the one that I tried earlier, but quite tasty, quite delicious. And I think this is something that seafood lovers would definitely love. Next thing has to be the delicious looking fried squid. Well, this is definitely something special. They're so delicious, they're so crunchy, nice, soft. These are tiny squids, and this I think is a proper local specialty. Let's go next with a fried sardine, of course. Perfectly fried and also a bit juicy inside. It has those bones that you chew quite easily. Another tasty fried food in Trapani. I had to clean that spine from the middle because it was a little bit too big, but look just how nice and chunky this fried sardine is. Let's move to another Sicilian specialty, the octopus salad. This is something quite good. I really like this octopus salad. It has that pleasant acidity from the tomatoes, from the onions, probably some vinegar, I'm not sure. But anyway, the octopus is soft. You can chew it with ease. It was properly boiled, properly cooked, and really delicious and refreshing salad. The worst thing that can happen to you when you order octopus in some restaurants and you cannot chew it. But this here is completely opposite. It's easy to chew, nice, meaty, and this was properly prepared from beginning to the end. Next is this thinly sliced, beautifully looking smoked tuna. This is one of the best smoked meats that I tried. and I tried everything until now except smoked tuna. This is so delicious, so tasty, beautiful texture, also a little bit acidic. I don't know if they added some lemon on top, but just amazing smoked meat. Let's go now with the smoked swordfish, the pesce spada, and let's see if it can match the tuna. Not as flavorful, not as strong taste as tuna, but still very delicious, a little bit on a salty side, and another great smoked fish. Let's now do 2-in-1. I will use this bruschetta and I will top it with a sardine meatball. This was definitely a bingo, since bruschetta doesn't have that much taste on it. But then this meatball is truly delicious. This sauce is perfect, nice tomato sauce, and very nice, soft and pleasant meatball made out of sardine. The sauce is quite rich. It reminds me of the standard Italian polpette sauce, but it has inside some pinoli, probably different spices, vegetables, and it really goes great together with this bruschetta. I got carried away and I almost forgot about these little guys. I definitely like these little guys. This is a fresh, small prawn, and it has really mild taste. It's really delicious, has that beautiful texture. It's really fun to eat. I'm truly amazed by these sardine polpette. I think these are my new favorites, and I will finish this round with them until my pasta gets ready. My main dish arrived as well, and I ordered pasta con pesto alla trapanese, and this is the famous local sauce which is usually served with bussiate, with different types of pasta, but here they have their own in-house made fresh pasta. The sauce is made with garlic, almond, tomato and basil. These are some fine breadcrumbs on top as well. Let's go. Pasta is quite nice, thick, tasty, quite pleasant. Since it's fresh pasta, it cannot be fully al dente, but it's almost there. The sauce is quite mild, but there's a strong taste of garlic, nice and mild taste of tomato, and then these breadcrumbs, they really kind of give signature to this pasta. Both pasta and the sauce are quite simple. I think the main difference with bussiate, the usually used pasta for this sauce, is that pasta is more curly, so it can absorb more sauce, so maybe that's the advantage. But other than that, this is quite tasty, quite delicious, and very pleasant pasta. And let's end this great dinner with another local specialty, and this is a liquor made of almonds. Alla salute. Amazing taste. I mean, not all of the people would like this, but I do. It's obvious that it's made from almonds. It's a little bit sweet as well, but has that almost bitter taste. Great stuff. To sum up this place in a couple of words: great food, great service, and very nice ambience as well. Alla salute. Simply said, great food and also great ending to this video. I hope you enjoyed this food adventure from Trapani. Until the next time, all the best.